Welcome, Stratters. Bobgar here. $10 deck, game 2 with $10 Living End. We're going to see what we can do. I think this is probably a keep. Not the best ever, but we have a couple cyclers we can play. We have Shriekmaw if we need to kill something early. Living End in your hand is a dead card, but so would going one lower would be. Obviously, we don't have the combo piece, but we have some chances to draw it. So I think it's a keep. I think I'm going to lead on Swamp since I can cast either, but I will probably use it on Carabid, but we'll see. Okay, Ancestral Visions. Interesting. I wonder what deck this is. Maybe just Grixis Control or something. That would be probably a bad matchup. Actually, cancel. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. There we go. I'm kind of glad I misclicked. If I did it the other way, I would have not gotten it. Alright. Hard to decide what to do here. I could do the land cycling instead, but I think I'll just put Jungle Weaver in the graveyard. But yeah, I think this is a matchup that we just have probably almost no chance of losing before board. And even after board, it might be a pretty hard matchup. Alright. So we don't need to do any of the cycling here, any special cycling, because I got a land drop for the turn. So I pass turn again. Still don't have anything. I think I will... Not that the order matters too much. My plan, though, is cycle Pale Recluse for a forest. Just because we don't have a forest yet. And then cycle Architect of Will. And I did that order just because there's a fitting, which is probably matters less than 1%, but, you know, still better to do it than to not do it. Land for turn. And we're just passing. Unfortunately, I suspect very much that they're going to... I think I mentioned this before. They're probably a counter-heavy deck, so... One counter left on that, speaking of which. I think I lead on Jungle Weaver here. Cycle. So we have a Demonic Dread. Unfortunately, this one we require a creature to play it on, and he has no creatures in play. So next turn I can technically play a creature. I'll probably just play out a Monstrous Carabid and start the beats if he doesn't counter it. I think I'll cycle this one for... Let's do Mountain, because we already have 2 swamps. Alright. Pass turn. Well, if he's not going to do anything, I am going to start slamming these guys down. I'm assuming he's going to murder it at some point, but that's fine. He hasn't really done anything yet, which is a little scary, because it means he must have things to do. Sadly, Pale Recluse I'm never going to be able to play. I guess that would have been a reason to do Pale Recluse instead of this guy, the Pouncer. But I still think it'll be fine, probably. Nothing so far. He discards a bunch of cards. I don't know exactly what's up with them. Well, we got another one of these, which is not bad. And I could just play him now and swing for 9 and kind of force his hand a little bit, but I think he just would have... I think he probably has a kill spell. I'm just going to swing on in. And then there's a question of, do I slam Demonic Dread here or not? I think I do. If he wants to counter my Living End, I think I'm okay with that anyway. But I might as well try. Cast it. I assume it gets countered. Nope, it doesn't get countered. Alright. Maybe he has a sweeper. Maybe he has Damnation or something. Well, I'll look at his library, I guess. Oh, he conceded. Well, I don't know how to sideboard because I'm not sure what his deck is. I feel like Slider Games could be good against him, but probably not. He's probably a control deck, but he had no kill spells and no counter spells. I don't know what he's doing. Like, what could that be? Like, I feel like Ricochet Trap should come in, but he didn't play any. I guess he did play. You know what? I can Ricochet Trap. If your opponent cast a blue spell this turn, you may play red. Change the target spell. This actually hits Ancestral Visions, I believe. I'm gonna double check that real quick on my other monitor. Ancestral Visions. I think target player draws 3 cards is what it says, and if that's what it says, that comes off the stack. He tries to play it targeting himself. In response, I play Ricochet Trap for 1 red and target it to myself and draw 3 cards. It'd be pretty funny. It probably won't happen. Target player draws 3 cards. Yeah. Alright, well, I think that comes in for that reason alone. What do I go down? Probably a Pale Recluse and a Pouncer. The Pale Recluses are just worse than the Pouncers in most cases, because I still have 6 forests, and I'm more likely to need Swamp or Mountain, so maybe that would have been an argument for having less in the main board anyway. What else do I not like in this deck? Demonic Dread seemed bad because he didn't have many. It sucks to get on combo pieces, but he didn't have many creatures. Probably Faerie Macabre for the same reason. There didn't seem to be things in his graveyard for me to exile. He didn't he had to discard the hand size. If he had any creatures in hand, why didn't he just discard them, and then he could have gotten them back when I Living Ended? But he might not have known what I was. So I think that is probably a reasonable way to sideboard. So I'm going to try that. Alright, game 2. Let's do it. 0 lander I cannot keep. I do have. I guess I could. I have 2 free draw steps with Street Wraith. And I guess if I really don't get anything, the graveyard is where I do want my creatures anyway. I don't know. This is pretty bad. Do I really want to keep it? I'm gonna keep it. I've been too lucky today. Maybe I'll be lucky again. This is a never do what I'm doing. I don't know why I did this. I'm gonna get so blown out for it. Yeah. It's not a land. That's not a land. That's not a land. Pass turn. I guess I'll probably discard Jungle Weaver because I'm gonna want the one that gets me a land. Or I could just discard. I think I'll discard Living End for now. I think that's fine. I guess one argument against discarding Living End is if he has like Surgical Extraction or something. Oh, Scavenging Ooze. That's pretty good. Well, that's not a land. I thought the 4 draw steps would be enough. I was wrong. Alright. I knew it was a bad idea. I said it was a bad idea. Street Wraith, Scavenging Ooze might just be enough reason to scoop here, although it might be, if I can get enough mana, it'll be fine. In fact, I might just not even cycle next turn. I need Shriekmaw. Once I get Shriekmaw, I'm okay. Welp. I'm not discarding Shriekmaw. I'm not discarding him because he gets me lands. Oh, maybe I do discard him. I think Architect of Will is the next worst. Alright, well, not looking good. He can eat my last 2 creatures. I'm almost a quarter through my deck and I have not drawn a single land. That's not too likely to happen, but it does happen occasionally. Nope. Alright, well, pass turn. I'll discard Pale Recluse at this point. Good game. Well, apparently don't keep a no-lander in an 18 card. 16 lands? 16. Alright, yeah, I probably shouldn't have kept that. I did have a lot of draws at it, but that was a little loose. Alright, let's run that back. He did show a creature, too. I think that's okay. Let's go first. Well, this might be too many lands. I do have a combo piece, though. No, I think I gotta mulligan this. This one I think I gotta keep. It's a little not great, but I do have put on top. Alright, good. I got 2 cyclers and a combo piece. Ancestral Visions, sure. Cycle for red. Well, that's actually really bad. I only have 1 copy of Living End left, so if he does end up with a counter, I'm in deep doo-doo. Cycle again. Well, there's all my Living Ends. Well, I think we're gonna lose to bad beats on this one. I do have my Ricochet Trap, so I can hold that up the turn he gets Ancestral Vision off, and that's pretty good. Tormod's Crypt, sure. Another combo piece. So this is what happens when you draw insanely poorly. This is just really, really unlucky. There's only 3 Living Ends in the whole deck, and I drew all of them by turn 3. I mean, well, I guess by turn 2, I think. This is just an exercise in the last game was really unlucky, and this game is just even more unlucky. I am looking forward to grabbing. I think I'll grab that Ancestral before I die, probably, but maybe not. Oh, I got a land. That's good. Pass turn. Pass. Well, that's when I could cycle at least, although I don't think I'm going to here because I want to keep up the red mana for his Ancestral. Plus, I don't think cycling is going to win me the game. Snapcaster, sure. I have to discard a card. I'll discard one of my 3 copies of Living End. So this is not it being cast. Oh, is this not it being cast either? Maybe it's not. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was a second too early. Ricochet Trap that. I wonder if he counters my Ricochet Trap or if he lets me draw. Oh yeah, I'll be taking that. Thanks. Not very good. I did get a land at least. Sure. Does he just kill me here? No. I have 1 more turn, but I don't think I have any way to win at this point. I think I lose. I actually think I had a pretty good chance this game if I hadn't gotten the 3 Living Ends in hand and had just drawn like 1 or 2 lands. So, yep, I can play no creatures in my hand. I'm going to scare him by playing Violent Outburst when he attacks. I'm going to spook him! I will discard Architects of Will and another copy of Living End. Attacks. Violent Outburst. GG. This game and last game were both super awkward. Yeah, I have to rewatch the video to see exactly. I feel like it was 1 copy of Living End in hand at the beginning of the game. First draw was Living End, third draw was Living End. There was one in the middle that wasn't. I'll reveal in my hand just in case he was curious. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. We won the first match. This match, I think, would have actually been pretty close. Like I said, he did have good hate for the matchup, which is useful. I mean, it's not surprising. Dredge is around a lot right now, and a lot of the hate that hits Dredge also hates Living End, so that makes it hard for the deck. But, you know, we put up a good fight. We took a game, so I feel good. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Hey guys, Bobgar here. I just really wanted to quickly say, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you enjoy my content in general and would like to see more of it, subscribe. I'll be coming out with more content in the future. And please leave me comments and let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, both in terms of production and in terms of my play and my deck building and all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.